Keep this too hard. Geek never sleep. Stretch 100 to millions in weeks. Gotta run in and ride it for me. Where it's sunny, we gotta retreat. Straight from London, she out in it.
Good morning, AC. It's Tuesday, September 13th, and it's Hawaiian Beach Day as we go outside to watch the cross-country team compete. I'm Alex Long, here with my co-anchor Dylan Clemens with your morning news.
Do you enjoy world politics? If so, Model UN might just be the club for you. The meeting will be September 15th from 2:20 to 2:50 in Mr. Odensky's room.
Hey, all you Chipotle lovers, there will be a Chipotle fundraiser at the Lebanon Chipotle for the TSA today from 4 to 8.
Interested in painting? There will be an art club meeting tomorrow in Mrs. George's room at 2:30. All students are welcome.
As we mentioned before, this afternoon the school will be going outside to watch the cross-country team compete. Ms. Heller has more on what the afternoon will look like.
Today is the day of our home cross-country meet versus Octorara, where everybody will be out on the course to cheer on the team and kind of get the gist of what cross-country is all about. So this video was designed to show you our course, explain where you're going to go for the day, and kind of some do's and don'ts for cross-country. So our home course is set up all around campus. High school races 3 miles, junior high races 2 miles. So we start up on the upper field by the JV baseball field. Runners will run diagonally down to the varsity baseball field, down that hill. They'll go into that lower wooded area that loops around the practice football field. They will come up on that upper loop area, and then they go back up the hill to the upper fields again. Junior high will do one loop where they go all the way down to 934 by the softball field, by the tennis courts, and back to that corner. Senior high runners will do that loop twice. Once they reach that corner, they go back down to the varsity baseball field. They do that lower loop area. Junior high runners run right into the track and do a 300 on the track. High school runners have an extra loop of fun where they will go around the practice football field and then into the track and finish there. So the way that I set this up and thought it would be easiest was to do zones, because cross country, you can't just stand in one general area because they are moving the whole time. So I zoned this out to give people the opportunity to see some of the race and be able to go down to the finish. So if your 6th period class is in the 2nd floor middle school hallway, you are going to head out and you're going to stand along the varsity softball field. So you will see them doing their loops. This is around the 1 mile mark. If you are on the 2nd floor of the high school, you are going to go out to the practice soccer fields and you're going to stand along this tree line here that lines those houses between the tennis courts and the path by the JV baseball field. If you are a 1st floor middle school classroom, you're going same general area, but you are standing by the school side here between the tennis courts and the JV baseball field. And then if you are the 1st floor of the high school, you are going to line up this area here to see them doing this loop and to see the start. If you are in the media center 300 hallway, you're going to line up along the hill here by the varsity baseball field. So you get to see them going up and down the hill. And then if you are in the gym music hallway, you are going to line the practice football field here. So for the junior high races, which start first, after the boys and the girls all run by, if you are in zones 1 through 5, you can head down to the stadium to watch the finish. And then as the finish is over, you will go back to your starting place for the next 2 races. For the high school boys and the high school girls races, if you are in zones 1 through 5, you can go down to the stadium and the practice football field after they run by you. You could probably wait for them to do their 2 loops here to head down there. So kind of do's and don'ts for cross country. Since the course is lined, they can run flag to flag. So you want to always be aware of where you are standing and making sure that you are not in the way of a runner. So as long as you are standing behind a flag and kind of staying in like the inside of these field areas here, you should be good, but just be aware of what's going on around you. Cross country is a positive environment. So we don't want to be screaming negative things at any of the runners, whether they are from Octorara or our school. We want to be cheering for everyone and making this a good experience for all. So I thank you in advance for being the best cheerers that I know you can be, and I look forward to seeing you guys out on the course.
Well, I know on behalf of all of the student body and the ACD and TV staff, we can't wait to see you guys compete cross country.
Yeah, good luck.
Happy birthday to Tyler Lutz, Anthony Gardner, and Grace Kreider.
And the lunch for today is homemade meatloaf with fresh sliced bread.
And that is all for your announcements today, AC. Have a great day.
I miss that smile on your face. You're in and out, but you're not easily replaced. Welcome back, welcome back. The things you're saying to me really weighing heavy. The conversations that we having really empty. I miss the person that I was when we started.